Alright, so today we're gonna continue through Superchargers. I hit the wrong thing there. Yeah, so I don't have as long today to stream, or at least right now, because I still haven't eaten, so I do have to go do that at some point. But I figured I might as well do like a short little stream in the meantime. Could be fun. Well, I mean, it is fun. I really enjoy this, so. Either way, fun stream. Hopefully. That money just disappeared. Wait, can I use these greebles for the quest? Ooh, I can. Okay, that's getting kind of boring. I'll stick with what I've done for now. And yeah, we'll clear it naturally through the levels. Ooh. I gotta check something quickly here. Alright, so the common consensus seems to be that people prefer the bottom path. And let's see what they do. I think I'm actually gonna go the top path. Will I? Hang on. This is a tough choice. I do really like her her blobs. Yeah, I think I'll go top path. A speed move would also be nice, but I feel like I'm just getting picky at this point. Too bad we don't have access to the shop yet either. I'd love to go there to... Oh right, we have to talk to Eon. Oh wait, it's Battle Brawl Island. I love this level. Probably the best level in the game in my opinion. Like, I don't mind the vehicle sections in most levels. I just find it a bit annoying that there's only the option for a land section to progress through the main parts of the level. So if you're using like a sea or sky element character, you're stuck dealing with swapping out for either another supercharged combo or switching out your vehicle only just so that you can get through. I'd like it if you could like choose to do any type of vehicle section rather than be forced to do land. But they could have, maybe not. They could have released a starter pack for each vehicle type. It would have been a lot, but they could have done it. Like, you get Spitfire and Hot Streak, or as well as Stealth Elf like you did before. But then there's also a Sea and Sky pack that give you, say, Hurricane Jetpack and Jetstream, or like Splat and Splatter Splasher. And then you get the option to do a land section or replace it with a Sea or Sky section. That would probably be the best way they could have gone about it, in my opinion. Because then you have the option to use the land vehicles, and it's not a necessity to get through basically each of the levels. So, now that we've gone through the cutscene, we get dialogue instead.
Skylanders of the life element are stronger in this zone.
Ooh, a cold one.
A genuine Skylander in my laboratory. Not an everyday occurrence, if you catch my meaning. I understand you might be looking for something with a bit of potency. I just so happen to have a flask of Wake the Dead over on the table there. Ought to do the trick.
Alright. Time for purchase. Oh, hello. How are you today? That's good. That's good. Both that you're doing fine and that I just got Splat's Soul Gem. Because I will need that eventually once I have the gold for it. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of like continuing a Superchargers playthrough that I started. It's actually quite a fun game. I really like this game, even with all of its flaws. Like the forced land vehicle sections. It's not my favorite of the games by any means, but it's definitely up there. I think it definitely has the best story of any of the Skylanders games. Oh, the Land of the Undead? Or Swap Force on 3DS? Yeah, Land of the Undead is kind of a mediocre level if I had to rank it. Not the biggest fan of it. Why can't I get that? Ah, finally. Yeah, Land of the Undead is a bit annoying with its gimmick, in my opinion. Like, yeah, it's cool to walk on the walls and everything and have gravity changing and all that. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound fun. That sounds like, well, like a nightmare, to be honest. And I don't mean that as a pun, I just mean it, like, it sounds awful. But as long as you're able to get through and then lower the difficulty. Don't worry, we'll get to the fighting soon. Just right now, I just want to go collect all the stuff from the level. You should try it again on a lower difficulty, because personally I find this is a really good game. You just need to, like, be in the right mood for it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Giants I think is my favorite game in the series. I don't know what it is. It might just be that it's the first game I played in the series, and that's why I like it so much. But it is a lot easier and kind of like, I don't know. Giants is a good game. Oh, unskippable dialogue is so painful. Yeah, a Nightmare playthrough is definitely an experience in Giants. I did one at one point. I forget how I did, but I do believe it went decently. Ooh, that's good. Wait, Ultimate Nightmare, is that like a Nuzlocke type rule set? Or is that just like... Some more food would be nice. Or that. A level up works too. Ah. Yeah, no, I haven't tried that and probably won't for a long time. If I ever do. I prefer just doing like more casual playthroughs. Like sometimes I'll add in a challenge, but most of the time I just play through the games normally. Stump Smash is good for that type of thing.
Everyone applaud for supplying ships from a place of unknown dimensions.
I haven't actually used Stump Smash all that much. I have... Is he? I have the Series 1 version, and I have the Series 2 on the way. I'll have to give him another shot. Yeah, I figured Series 2 is what made him OP in Giants. Unlike Drobot, who was just OP in general before Giants too. Oh, enemies target as acorns? I didn't actually know that. I thought they were just like your generic ranged projectile. Ranged projectile, all projectiles are ranged. The game I've played the least, if I had to guess, is probably Spyro's Adventure. I don't know, it just feels kind of out of date to me. Like, there's so many things that the later games improved on so much. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Why are you not dead yet? There we go. Yeah, so if an enemy were to like shoot at you, but you send out an acorn in front of you beforehand, like you can use that as like a shield, kind of.
Spell slamser.
Let me hazard a guess. You've come for a favor, yes. Information? Of course. Well, this is Battle Brawl, Skylander. So let's see if you've got what it takes to make me talk.
Interesting strategy, though.
And watch your hopes wither in the ring.
The challenger is on the ropes.
Splat doesn't really feel as strong as I feel she should be. Granted, I don't have her supercharged, so that could be what I'm feeling. Because she feels underpowered compared to the other superchargers I have. But I also don't have her vehicle to supercharge her in the first place. So she's kind of at a disadvantage there already. Yeah, both the vehicle and character get a power boost when supercharged. And it's a pretty significant boost too, so it always helps to have them supercharged. I just don't have the splatter splasher, so I can't. Alright, final phase to the boss fight. I mean, I feel like the supercharged Skylanders are probably more powerful than the swappers are. I could be wrong though. And that's Battle Brawl 1.
A shame what you had to do to my champion.
Alright. Spell Slamser, just tell us what we need to know so we can move on to the library.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You mean we gotta read all this stuff? Isn't there a movie version?
Oh, you'll have to do more than read.
Why do I get the feeling he's not telling us something?
Wait, really?
I'm sure
I mean, it makes sense that they would change his accent. I figured they would. But to French? Interesting.
Spellpunk Library contains some of the most dangerous and valuable books that have ever existed. Even if it's been abandoned, I have a feeling we might run into some trouble. Lucky for you,
I actually do speak French.
touches on the new
Advantage of where I live.
complete with friendly proprietors.
Hi there, Skylander. Welcome to the brand new Academy store. Why don't you come inside and look around?
Why don't you have a look and stock up before we head out, Skylander? Meet up over by Master Eon when you're done.
Let's go to the shop. Because they might have some winged sapphires I could buy. Winged sapphires are like one of the few things I actually do buy from the shop.
Have you had a chance to see what we've got for sale? We get new deliveries and restock all the time. So make sure you check back often. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
save any winged
You gotta, like,
those little babies get you discounts.
you gotta, like,
Sharp
keep
Pit Crew.
using the language if you... Otherwise, you just kind of, like, forget about it, and it becomes, like, a thing of the past. Which is unfortunate, but... French is a very complicated language, though.
Master Eon and the others are waiting for you. Good luck out there, Skylander.
My grandparents are actually very heavily francophone. So when I go to visit them, I do speak a lot of French, which kind of like keeps my French, like, you know, usable, I guess, is the best way to phrase it. Because, like, I'm not the best at French by any means. Like, my French is very mediocre. But... you know, things exist, and some things are difficult, but French is still a nice language to have access to.
Well done, Splat. Say, you handled that like a real pro.
Thank you, Buzz. An artist likes to be appreciated.
Here's a little something for your trouble. Okay, Splat. For this next mission, I need you to draw on all your expertise as a supercharger and get in the right frame of mind. Is there something there?
No sweat, Buzz. With chaos out there, I have all the inspiration I need.
Great attitude. You could maybe do with a little more boomstick, you know? Pep it up a notch, but anyway, it's no biggie. Let's see what you can do with the oiled ink attack.
Okay, so that's not actually something I'm able to do. Because, again, don't have the splatter splasher, but at least I got the elemental power. Not that elemental power is really all that helpful in my opinion, but you know, it still helps to have more of it, I guess. You can only break that once a day? That's so lame.
Hello, Extremely, once again. So happy to dance with you, even in this.
On to Eon.
We know from Skylanders that the books we seek are somewhere in the halls of the ancients. But the hall is vast, and time grows short. Therefore, anyone who can possibly be spared from maintaining the academy will be going on this mission to assist in finding these books. Chaos and the darkness threaten all of us. This is the key to putting an end to their evil, for good.
I wish I was as good at being as inspirational as that guy, but still it's hard to get excited about going to a library. Right, Hugo? Never mind.
To the Spellpunk Library. A weird Skylanders game? What do you mean by that?
This place is incredible. Look at all these books. I could stay in here forever.
Stay focused, Hugo. We're here for one thing, to figure out how to stop.
Oh, I actually have a copy of that game too.
This is no ordinary library.
Come on, Callie. It's just a bunch of...
Only issue is I don't actually have a computer with a disk drive anymore. Well, I think we do have one actually.
Gotcha. You see? And that's why I don't read.
The coming of the darkness.
Yeah.
Free look at the bottom.
I'm
Great job, Flynn. This is exactly what we're looking for.
I'm also planning on
I mean, of course it is.
sending the game to
First chapter really pulls you in.
a family member. Oh, it might. It should actually,
Element are stronger in this zone.
I think I found a
if I had to guess.
But since this library is cursed, it might be best if you open it.
But I'm planning on sending it to a family member. Because she does seem to like the series. And I think that giving her a copy of Spyro's Adventure with a few Skylanders, I think that would make her happy. So that's my plan right now.
But in their haste to spread the light of Skylanders to other worlds, they created a powerful rift engine that opened a door to a forbidden world and unleashed a destructive force into Skylands, the darkness. Centuries later, in the age of the Portal Masters, the Skylanders had become the greatest champions the world had ever known. Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone. No enemy or debris could stand before their might. But the darkness was still out there, somewhere.
But yeah, I'm sure it'll work with your USB disk drive. I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, it's a disc like any other. Just with a ROM installed inside it, rather than, say, like music or something.
Suddenly, tremors and aftershocks rumbled throughout the land. Some great evil was being conjured in the arcane keep of the Spellpunks. Devious Spellpunks had unearthed the very same accursed relic that had allowed the darkness into Skylanders.
That's true.
Centuries ago. The Dark Rift Engine.
I don't know, I have confidence it'll work.
The Spellpunks had to be stopped before they could use its power to awaken the darkness.
Yeah. It'll work out.
But the way to the Citadel had grown treacherous. Danger sprang from the shadows.
I am hating this platforming right now. Come on. I don't think so, no. I'm on normal right now. I don't find fall damage to be a good addition, though. Like, it's just annoying to fall down because, like, a platform rotated on you or something, and then losing health because of it. Or, like, you like, just barely missed a jump or something, and now you lose, like, half your health.
The Spellpunks were drawing magic from the Dark Rift Engine, feeding power to the darkness.
That green spellpunk is healing the bad guys. You get him first.
Wait, really? Like a cutscene messes you up, and then you lose 200 health. I mean, that sounds accurate, but
To the next up,
jeez.
it is widely known that fairies only accept cold, hard cash.
Yeah, like I said, I just find fall damage to be annoying. Like these goddamn platforms, jeez. I land on it and it just spits me out.
The Skylanders fought their way through the danger, charging into
It is a cool level. Although I absolutely hate all of the spellpunks.
Without warning, all of Skylands began to quake. And the wave
Like the land vehicle section at the end.
and terrible shadow erupted from the keep. It bellowed in a deep and malevolent
I think that's concept art splat in that image.
I have returned. All shall fear and obey me.
Like the dark element concept of splat, sorry.
I had always heard that it was the ancients who let the darkness into Skylands, but I'd never heard about that dark rift engine. Still, we don't know how they managed to finally defeat it. We'll have to keep looking, Skylander. Maybe one of the others found something useful.
Hey, Skylander, look at this.
I sure hope we find a way to stop the darkness.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take him on right now.
Sometimes I tire of his
Actually, I'm not even sure I will fight it, to be honest.
fun and frantic. A street
I just kind of want to get through the level, to be honest. I don't have all the time in the world today to stream.
campfire tale. Sinewy
This is an extra book that gives you one of the like gambling machine thingies.
Hey, no fair! That life spell punk is healing all the patties!
No, not just one battle, a series of them. Waves of terrible creatures, armed with terrifying weapons and no motivation.
Everyone first, Skylander! He's healing everybody!
You hate Splat?
And then they clash and clash.
How come?
Battle greater and more gratuitous than the last.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I can see where you're coming from with that.
Victorious atop a pile of Note to self. Use a this story.
Alright, I think I'll have to go now. But thank you for tuning in. I'm most likely gonna start up again sometime later today. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.